Hey guys, Alex here. Welcome back to my channel. In today's Project in Focus video, I will be sharing with you about one of the most awaited projects in Cagayan de Oro this year, Vail Residences by SMDC. So, that's right. Ito yung first na condo project ni SMDC here in CDO. That's why there was really a lot of action happening during the launching. Because finally, SMDC has come to town. So this project was supposed to be launched last year pa, but because of the pandemic, it got delayed. But finally, eto na guys, they finally launched last April 8 at 6 p.m. And 4 buildings got sold out in 30 minutes. So ang bilis talaga. They launched even more buildings on April 11 and again in 30 minutes na hold na lahat. But one thing that you should note though is that iba yung system ni SMDC. Hindi siya priority selling like compared to other developers. If you have a buyer with all the requirements plus the reservation fee which is included in the requirements, you can reserve na your unit of choice as long as it's still available. But with SMDC, wala silang, it's not priority selling, it's more of holding na style. So if you are an accredited seller of SMDC, you will be given access to their sales portal. And in this portal, you can access all the projects of SMDC in the Philippines. So once nag-launch na yung project, you can hold the units that your buyers would like to reserve and then you are given 4 days to reserve your units. So if hindi siya na-reserve, it will revert back to the system and yung ibang realties, ibang agents na gusto mag-reserve sa unit na hinold mo, they will have the chance to reserve it na. And you also have to be careful din sa pag-hold ng units because if you don't reserve your units within the 4-day period, may penalty siya which is 1,000 per unit. So you have to be careful na yung i-hold mo na unit, you have to be sure na you will be able to sell the unit kasi sayang naman yung 1,000 na penalty per unit na mababawas sa commission mo as an agent. So, yeah, yung style ni SMDC is very different compared to the other developers. And for us, it actually took us, like, merong lead time talaga kasi inaral pa namin yung sales portal nila, inaral namin yung process nila, which for us was like longer talaga compared to mas easier yung priority selling. Now anyway, back to the project. Vail Residences is a 4-story condo located in PN Roa Avenue, Brgy Carmen, Cagayan de Oro City, just at the back of SM City Mall Uptown. So it's 1.5 kilometers from Xavier University High School, 1.8 kilometers from Corpus Christy, 0.3 kilometers from SM City Mall, so very near lang, and 1 kilometer from St Francis Parish Church and 1 kilometer from St Francis Hospital. So yung Uptown kasi, it's like a city, a different city na altogether because everything you need is already can be found Uptown. So there are malls na here. Well, currently SM Mall pa lang, but guys, Mall will be rising soon. And then there's already a hospital here, different churches, a lot of commercial areas. Pueblo Business Park is located here. So it's a complete community already in itself, plus it has a lot of high-end subdivisions around the area and a lot of condos as well. Plus, it's only less than a minute's drive to Manresa, which is the future site of Xavier University and Township, which is expected to start developing this year. The project sits on a 5-hectare property and they will be putting 14 buildings on site. So here is the site development plan. The amenities area will be located outside and it includes a guardhouse, an entrance gate, 24/7 security, a pool, and lawn area, kiddie pool, pavilion, kids playground, linear park, and linear gardens on the front of each building. So there will be greenery for every building. So kaya merong linear garden facing ng mga units. And then they will also have a clubhouse, outdoor gym, jogging paths, covered basketball court, and grand lobby. So there's a total of 2,160 units and 437 parking slots. So if you're getting a unit, best to get a parking slot kasi 2,000 units tapos 400 lang yung parking. So talagang kailangan ng parking ng mga tao because almost everyone has a car. So that kailangan ng parking. So best to invest also in a parking slot because if you rent out your unit and your tenant has a car, they will need parking space. So you can also rent out your parking area. Target turnover is 2027. So they offer 3 unit types. They have a studio unit at 17 square meters, 2.6, studio end unit na 23 square meters at 3.4 and 1-bedroom unit at 24 square meters, 3.9. They also offer 1-bedroom units at 25 square meters at 4 million. So the units are smaller than standard sizing. Usually studio units are between 22 to 25 square meters, while a 1-bedroom unit is between 30 to 40. So by far, out of all the condos in CDO, SMDC offers the smallest cut for their studio, which is at 17 square meters, and their 1-bedroom unit. So per square meter pricing is at 131,000 per square, which is mid-range, not too expensive, but also not below market value. It's in the middle. Because the most expensive condo here is at 190,000 per square, which is a Spirit Towers. There are also some condo units at 110,000 per square. So if you put it in a price range, yung per square meter ng mga condos in CDO, it would be between 120 to 140,000 per square meter. Although for their studio units, yung standard sizing talaga nila is 23 square meters for the end, as I mentioned. Hindi masyadong maraming 17 square meter na studio units na available. There are only like very few released in their inventory, and most of their inventory really consisted of 1-bedroom units and studio end units. So the pricing also is different because if you check out the pricing, it will depend on the location. So if it's a non-VAT 1-bedroom unit, it will be at 3.4 if it's non-VAT. Pero if it's VATable already, if you add the VAT and other taxes and fees, it will amount na to 3.9. Because you have to consider also yung VATable na pricing. So if the price is above 3.199 and above, that will be VATable. So you will have to add VAT to the total contract price. Kaya siya nagiging 3.9. So if you want mas sulit na unit, kasi the pricing, the floor area is the same. It's gonna be 24 square meters for the 1-bedroom unit. It will just depend on where it's located. So, merong mga ibang 1-bedroom units na naging 3.2 and up na siya, kaya naging VATable na siya. Pero same size. So here is the building chart. All 4 floors will be composed of residential units. And this is the layout of all 14 buildings. Each building has about 180 to 200 units, and the buildings in the red box are the ones that got launched first. And here's the floor plan for each building. So for the first 4 buildings, it's composed of all 1-bedroom units except for the end units, which are studio units, and elevators on the left side, and there are 2 stairways on either side. Now, for their layout, it's also different from most condos because for the other condos, the elevator is located in the middle. But here, it's located at the end of the hallway. So there will also be 1 elevator per building. Yung elevator is 8-person capacity yan. And also a garbage room per floor. Utility providers are Sipalco for the electricity and CDO Water District for the water. As for the internet, you have a lot of providers to choose from, so don't worry about that. Here is the layout for Building C, Building D, Building E. Here's the layout of the studio unit. So the current ceiling height of each unit is at 2.4 meters for the kitchen and toilet and bath, and 2.8 meters for the other areas. So ito naman yung layout for the 1-bedroom unit. Now let's go to the deliverables. So, typical unit finish. For the wall finish, sa bedroom is semi-gloss paint finish. And for the living dining kitchen, it's the same, semi-gloss. Toilet and bath is semi-gloss paint finish with 1.2 meter high tiles on the shower area and tiled baseboard. Floor finish is ceramic tiles, and for the doors, it's the same for the bedroom and the main door, which is laminated wood, while for the toilet and bath, PVC door. Windows is aluminum casement window. So sa toilet and bath, included na sa deliverables yung water closet, lavatory, soap holder, tissue holder, and shower ensemble features. And for the kitchen, polished tiles on concrete kitchen countertop. SMDC also has a professional property management team to take care of the units upon turnover to the buyers. Green Mist Property Management Corp. So they'll make sure that your unit is safe and secure, maintain the common areas, and they also have prime key leasing services to take care of property listing and management, unit viewing arrangements, preparation of lease contract, and tenant move-in assistance. Although you can also have the option of having your broker do all these for you as well. So it's up to you. Now let's go to the computations of each unit. So for the studio end unit at 23 square meters, it's at 3.4 if it's non-VAT. magiging 3.9 siya if vatable. So for the down payment, it's 20%. It's actually 15 to 20%. So for this computation, let's use 20%. So it's at 16,700 in 40 months. Now, the term will depend on the tower. So iba-ibang term per tower. 80% bank financing, so that's 23,000 per month for 15 years. Reservation fee is only at 15,000. For the one-bedroom unit at 24 square meters, so 1 square meter lang yung difference sa studio and then sa one-bedroom. So it's at 3.9 million. Down payment, 20%, it's 19,000 in 40 months. 80% na bank, it's at 27,000 per month for 15 years. So reservation is also at 15,000. So again, please note that merong one-bedroom units that are non-VAT. So they're to 3.4 lang siya. But if it's vatable, magiging 3.9 siya. Income requirement is about 120,000 per month for the one-bedroom unit. So parking is at 900,000, reservation fee is 10,000. Spot cash buyers can enjoy a discount of 10%. So now, if you're asking, why is there a big difference between the studio unit price and the one-bedroom unit when their difference is only 1 square meter? So this is because the base price of a one-bedroom is 3.2. So yun yung explanation ko, which is vatable. But if in case you get a 10% discount, which makes it 3.1, nagiging non-VAT na siya. So if you pay in cash, the total contract price for a one-bedroom now becomes 3.4. Or if it's non-VAT, it's also at 3.4. And that's it for today's project in focus. If you want to know more about this project, then send me an email, contact me. My contact info is in the description box below. And if you'd like to know about the latest developments in Northern Mindanao, send me an email so that I can add you to my mailing list. See you in my next video.